Have you ever looked in the mirror and not recognized the person staring back at you? Not because you got older, not because your face changed, but because somewhere along the way, you became someone you swore you never become. I know that feeling all too well, brother, because 6 months ago, I hit rock bottom. And if you're watching this right now, while your life is falling apart, while you're depressed, overweight, addicted, broke, lost or confused, or simply disappointed in yourself, then this video is for you, my friend. Because rock bottom is not the end. When you reach rock bottom, the only way from there is up. Rock bottom is where the comeback begins. I want you to close your eyes and picture this. It's 2 a.m. I'm sitting in my car and the engine is running, and I'm about to make the same trip I've made almost every single day for 6 months. The convenience store lights are glowing in the darkness. I walk inside, I grab chocolate, cookies, chips, and whatever else gets me the tiny dopamine hit. I get back in my car and I drive home. I eat, I watch videos, I sleep, I wake up, and then repeat. Every single fucking day. Now here's the crazy part. If you've met me a couple years before that, you wouldn't believe we were the same person. At 19 and 20 years old, I was fit, disciplined, ambitious, and hungry. I had big dreams. I wanted to become an entrepreneur. I wanted freedom. I wanted success. I wanted to build something meaningful. I woke up with purpose. I trained hard. I worked hard. I believed in myself. But then something happened. Something that destroys millions of people every fucking year. Not failure, not tragedy, not bad luck. Complacency, my friend. I got comfortable. I stopped chasing. I stopped pushing. I stopped fighting. And when you stop moving forward in life, you don't stay where you are. You move backwards, slowly and silently, without even realizing it. At first, it's one bad meal. Then it's a week. Then it's a month. Then 6 months. Then you're looking at the mirror, wondering what the fuck happened. That's exactly what happened to me. I started eating junk food every single fucking day. I started smoking. I stopped taking care of myself. I started relying on temporary comfort instead of long-term progress. And every day I felt worse. Every day I lost more confidence. Every day I became weaker, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Until one day I stepped on the scale. 101 kilograms. Let that sink in. Me. A person who used to go to the gym, train every single day, and was 75 kilos, jacked. I was 101 kg, my friend. And the worst part wasn't the number. The worst part was knowing exactly how I got there. Nobody forced me. Nobody sabotaged me. Nobody ruined my life. I did it. One decision at a time. One excuse at a time. One comfortable choice at a time. And then came the moment that changed everything. I was talking to my best friend. It was just a normal conversation, nothing special. Or so I thought at the time. But then he started reminding me of who I used to be. The guy who trained hard. The guy who had discipline, the guy who had dreams, the guy who refused to quit. And suddenly it felt like someone slapped me across the face, because for the first time in months I remembered him too. I remembered the version of myself that wasn't afraid. I remembered the version of myself that actually believed he could achieve something. And that's where the water started boiling. You know how water sits there doing nothing, but then the water starts reaching a certain temperature and everything fucking changes. That's what happened. Months of frustration, months of depression, months of self-hatred. Everything reached the boiling point. And then I looked at the mirror. Really looked at the mirror though. Not the quick glance you take when you're brushing your teeth. I stared at the mirror. And what I saw disgusted me. I had gained so much weight. I had man boobs. My energy was gone. My confidence was gone. My self-respect was gone. I wasn't looking at myself. I was looking at a stranger. And that's when I realized something. The antidepressants weren't going to build my dream life. The cigarettes weren't going to build my dream life. And neither was the junk food. Action would build my life. Raw, painful, uncomfortable, relentless fucking action. So I made a decision. Not a motivated decision. A commitment decision. Because motivation is bullshit, okay? Motivation is there when everything feels good. But commitment is there when everything feels terrible. And I was done waiting to feel motivated. I was done letting my enemies feel the happiness of me failing. So I started to become narcissistic and developed a superiority complex. And I quit smoking. I stopped relying on comfort. And slowly I returned to the path of discipline. Not perfectly, not overnight, but slowly, one step at a time. I started going to the gym for 30 fucking minutes, not 3 hours at first. Not some crazy workout plan. For just 30 minutes. And here's something most people don't understand. The goal wasn't getting fit. The goal was becoming again the person who goes to the gym. Huge difference. It's identity based. I needed to find my identity again. Huge difference. Because people focus on outcomes. Winners focus on identity. Every workout was casting a vote. Every workout said, I'm a person who trains again. Every healthy meal I was eating was saying, I'm the type of person who respects himself. Every cigarette I refused to smoke was saying to myself, I'm the type of person who is in control. And over time, that identity got stronger. Now, I want to address something, because I know what some of you are thinking. Yeah, but my situation is different. You were fit, and you became fat. I was never fit. So my identity isn't someone who trains. And to that, I say bullshit, bro. You say I have depression. So do I, bro. You say I don't have motivation. Neither did I, bro. You say I'm too far gone. No, you're fucking not. You're watching this video for a reason. Your heart is beating. You are breathing. You still have a chance. You know who is too far gone? Dead people. Dead people are too far gone. As long as you're alive, the game isn't over. Stop acting like you've been sentenced to life prison. You haven't. You've just convinced yourself that change is impossible. And that, my friend, is another lie. Another objection. But what if I fail? Bro, you will fail. It's inevitable. Next question. You are going to mess this up. You're going to miss workouts. You're going to eat bad food. You're going to make mistakes. And you're going to have bad days. But who fucking cares? The goal isn't perfection. The goal is getting back faster than before. Do you know what separates successful people from everyone else? Because let me tell you, it isn't goals. If successful people and unsuccessful people have the same goals, then the goal themselves should not be what differentiates them. Successful people simply do not avoid failure. They recover faster. That's it, bro. And here's another thing. Some of you are waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect Monday, the perfect month, the perfect motivation, and the perfect plan. But listen carefully, bruv. There's no such thing as a perfect moment. The perfect moment is right fucking now. You know, there's a saying, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is right fucking now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not one after motivational video. Now. If your life sucks, good. Use it. Use the pain, use the frustration, use the embarrassment, use the disappointment, use all of it as fuel, because pain is one of the most powerful motivators in this world. That's what rock bottom gave me. Pain. Bro, at one point, my dick didn't even get hard because I was so fucking fat, undisciplined, depressed, and untrained. My testosterone had plummeted. My dick didn't even get hard. Do you understand that for a 21-year-old? Now, let me give you practical advice. Not theory. Not philosophy. Fuck philosophy. Philosophy people are nerds. Are fucking geeks. Step 1. Take radical responsibility. Nobody's coming to save you, brother. If you do not do something about your situation, no one's coming to save you from that situation. You have to get out of it yourself. Step 2. Start small. Do not try to transform your entire life tomorrow. Start from a 10-minute walk to reach the 1-hour running session. Do 10 push-ups. Read just one page of the book you have been saying you're going to read. You have to build slowly but surely momentum. And momentum beats intensity every single time. Step 3. Change your identity. Stop saying, I'm trying to quit smoking. Say to yourself, I don't smoke. I'm not a smoker. Stop saying I'm trying to get fit. Say, I'm the person who trains. Your brain listens to the stories you tell it. Choose better stories to tell your brain. Step 4. Remove friction. Bro, throw the junk food away. You know it's not doing good for you. Delete the apps wasting your time. Make good decisions easier and bad decisions harder. Discipline is easier when temptation isn't on top of the desk. Step 5. Remember who you used to be. The stronger version of yourself already exists. You have seen glimpses of him. Even if you didn't used to be a great person, you felt your alter ego. Your job isn't becoming someone new. Your job is returning to the person you abandoned. And even if you were never fit, that is not an excuse not to try to build your identity from the start. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm building my identity from the start again. Every single fucking day. One workout at a time. One decision at a time. One step at a time. I haven't reached my destination. I'm still climbing to that. But at least I'm no longer falling in the depths of the abyss. And that's what matters. So if you're rock bottom right now, listen to me carefully. Rock bottom isn't where your story ends. Rock bottom is where excuses die. Rock bottom is where warriors are built. And one day, you're gonna look back at this painful chapter of your life. The depression, the weight gain, the failures, the addictions, the suffering, and you will realize something. That wasn't the thing that destroyed you. That was the thing that forged you. The fire isn't there to just burn the metal. The fire is there to make the metal stronger. So get up. Stop waiting for the epiphany to come. Stop negotiating with yourself. Stop feeling sorry about yourself. Stand the fuck up, bro. Look yourself in the mirror and make a decision. Not a motivation decision, a commitment decision. Because your future self is watching. The person you could become is watching. And every day you delay, you're stealing from the person you could be. The only way is through. The only way forward is action. And you know what's the beautiful thing about rock bottom? The only way is fucking up. I'll see you at the top, my friend. Thank you for watching the video until the end. I fucking love you, man. Now, if you want to change your life just like I did, you want to be more confident, you want to get better with women, and you want to become the man you know you should be, click the first link in the description. And remember, don't waste time, because time is fucking money. Let's go, G.